Hello everyone, Hector here from thefanride.com and the FanRide Podcast. I'm back again with another unboxing and review. This time around we'll be reviewing Thermaltake's VENTUS Ambidextrous Laser Gaming Mouse. Yes, that's a mouthful. The mouse is a little bit old. It's been around for about a year. I want to review it because I am left-handed, and supposedly this is one of the first mouses that actually works for both left and right-handed people, and I wanted to just kind of check it out and see how well they build this towards, the left-handed person. But we're going to unbox this and review this right after the short break. Please stand by. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Let's go ahead and unbox and review this mouse. So here we have the case, obviously. Here we have a little bit more detail on what the mouse entails or its specifications. It has a 70-inch braided cord, 5700 DPI laser engine, which is awesome for a mouse. I know a lot of these gaming mouses have around 2400 and even higher than 5700, but you shouldn't need any more than 5700 DPI. This is perfect for gaming and actually doing work. It also has air through ventilation. I see that it has like his little honeycomb ventilation thing going on here, so we're gonna dig into that. Here it also has red illumination and 7 programmable buttons. Let's go ahead and look inside. Actually, the mouse is bigger than I expected. It's very nice though. I can't wait to check it out. A little bit more details on the buttons and configurations, on the weights, distribution, and let's go ahead and take this out. Alright, so let's take everything out. I'm sure there'll be a ton of stuff in here. Thermaltake likes to give stickers and sometimes cases and all this other wonderful stuff. Of course, we have a really small overview of the mouse right here. Of course, here goes the pouch for it. I was expecting this because when I bought my Challenger Thermaltake gaming mouse, or TT eSPORTS, it also came with a nice little case for the actual mouse. For the actual keyboard if I wanted to take it around. Alright, so we have here what I believe is probably the manual. Yep, so we got this little manual here, warranty, and I feel a couple of cool stickers, which I'll probably be sticking on my PC because I am a sticker whore. So alright, what's to be expected. Actually, there's no CD. A lot of the newer stuff doesn't have CDs. The Challenger is a couple of years old, so that one actually came with a disc, but you can actually download software from the website. You don't really need a CD anymore. It's just kind of a waste of plastic. But let's go ahead and take this out. So there we go. It is very nice looking. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in so we can kind of get a full view of the actual mouse. Also, it comes with a nice braided cable, and it has the usual Velcro strap here to hold the cable cord together. Alright, there you go, all lit up in its full glory. I really like this mouse. It has this little rubbery kind of finish. That's the only kind of thing that kind of scares me a little bit. I have the original G9X by Logitech, and it comes with a matte grip, and it comes with a rubberized grip, and the rubberized grip, after so many uses, because I use it for work, it faded away. So I'm wondering if this is going to start fading away after a while, because it has this rubberized grip, and usually the edges will start to fade or it'll start to scratch, and then it just doesn't look too nice. But overall, very cool. Has a button here and here, has a scroll wheel, has left and right, has a right button here, and has a left button here. So that's how. The weird thing is that I'm noticing is that the left button is a little bit lower than the right. I'm not sure why. I can still click it with my left hand because I am lefty if I ever need to go this route. But I am a bit off here. It's a little bit off here. I'm only kind of hitting the edge, so it's kind of weird that they did that. I'm not sure. And the other part is that with having dual buttons is that you can actually hit it with another finger here. So it's not inconvenient, and I definitely see using it. I think you can actually turn these buttons off. I did see an actual Thermaltake review on it, so I think you could kind of turn these off or switch them on. So though it can get rather annoying for some left-handed people if you're always kind of rubbing against this. I mean, it has a sharp edge, so you know, you can even cause a blister if you're playing games and you play left-handed for some reason. But I mean, it feels really good on the right hand, that's for sure. I think this is still kind of catered to right-handers. They did do some things to cater to left-handers, like they made the mouse very vertical. There's no real rise on each side to kind of cater to right-handers. It kind of caters to all hands in that sense, but the buttons are a little bit off, and they don't cater well to left-handers as good as you would expect, especially if these two fingers are touching this, and after a while it's going to get kind of annoying. I'm left-handed, but I still use my right hand, so I don't have that much of a problem with it. But there's some people who severely need to use left-handed tools who can't use anything right-handed, and so this will kind of be a little annoying. If anything, I will probably still end up buying a mouse that doesn't have any buttons on the side, to be honest with you. Nonetheless, the controllers are very nice. It's a little light, even though it has the weights here. Let me go and check them out. So it has 3 4.5 gram weights. They're circular, very cool. But they still doesn't feel that heavy. I actually like mine kind of heavy. Again, going back to the G9X Logitech, one of the best mouses ever. I still own mine. I've had it for about 5 years and it's still running. I pretty much compare everything to that controller. And it's one of the best controllers out there. I mean, you look up at the reviews, it's discontinued, but you can still find it for about $300 if you're willing to spend that kind of money. This is a $50 mouse. It's not super expensive, but it's also not cheap. It's a kind of intermediate, or kind of an introductory to intermediate a mouse. The lighting is very cool because once you hit a button or you move it, the light comes back on. I'm not sure if it pulsates. There's a lot of configuration I have to check out. It feels good in your hand. Again, not completely catered to left-handers. Again, this button will be very annoying after a while. So I'm not sure why they did that. I don't see why they couldn't have just smoothed out the edges on these buttons, or moved it a little further up, or did something different where you don't have to always hit your fingers on it. Like when you're holding with your right hand, you're not going to hit that. So if I was a person who really needed to use the left-handed mouse, I wouldn't buy this. But I do recommend it for anyone else. I mean, even if you're a left-hander, you want to try it, go ahead. I'm just warning you on this button is a little sharp on the edge and it's kind of sticking out a little bit. So it can be a little uncomfortable. But nonetheless, it's a very, very nice mouse. It has this really hollow kind of insert here with the lighting and this honeycomb ventilation system that they created. It's very pretty. The lighting is very cool. The weight system is neat. It's not heavy. If you want a heavy mouse, this is not it. This is about medium. Again, 4.5 gram weights in there. So not too bad. But if I was to rate this, I'd rate about a 7 out of 10. It does the job. It's very nice looking. It's not completely ambidextrous, to be honest with you. I am left-handed, and I've obviously been left-handed my whole life, so I can tell you right now that it's not as comfortable as I expected. But nonetheless, it's a very nice mouse. Actually, I think Best Buy might have it on sale for about $20 to $30, so I suggest you go and get it. It's still a very great mouse for the price. You're going to really like it. But again, guys, thanks again for watching our videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to follow us, go ahead and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, or like our videos, like this video, or go to thefanright.com where you can find our links to our Twitter, which is @thefanright, and our Instagram @thefanright. You can also follow us on Facebook @thefanright in groups. And thanks again for watching. Have a great week.